Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Decided I was just gonna do some gaming today. I got a new game recently, game called Greedfall, and I started playing it today. And I kind of started the tutorial, and I'm kind of getting through it right now. And I thought, you know what, probably a good game to stream for y'all. See my first plays, first reactions to it. So I thought we'd go ahead and yeah, get a little bit of that going. And I'll probably turn this into a video at some point. I'll probably break down this stream into some smaller bite videos, a little bit easier, make it a little bit easier for you guys to, something a little bit easy for y'all to chew on, so to speak. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the game going here. I'm going to turn the game capture on. Get over to Greedfall. Gosh, cannot talk today. All right. Hopefully you guys are getting some. Yeah, you guys are getting gameplay now. Good, cool. A little bit of some choppiness there. Hopefully that'll sort itself out. I wonder why the stream's uploading so slow. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can fix this up real quick. Seem to be getting a little bit of choppiness here. I'm see if we can fix this real quick. Settings. Okay, that's pretty good. Seems to be doing pretty well. I sort of try it like this to see if it works out well. It looks a little bit choppy, doesn't it?
To my help.
Oh, hello.
And death to the others.
Basically, I chose a magic character, and the kind of feeling is that it's shadow magic. Whoa!
Green blood, you're wounded. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Interesting. Got a plague doctors, it looks like. Magic potions. Gold coins and ammo. Let's just take everything. Sorry the stream seems a little bit choppy. I don't quite know what I'm doing, what I can do to fix that. I'm more or less trying to figure that out as we go. I'm actually gonna, real quick here, I'm gonna get a link here. I should post that real quick. Let me just real quick open up. Give me one sec, guys. I'm just going ahead and get a link here. I'm gonna post that. Oop, didn't want to do that. Hang on a second, we're going to copy the link, go. One second here, just taking care of a couple things here real quick. All right, that seems good. Let's do that there. Here we go. That should be good. We're gonna X out of that, do that, and hop back in. Cool. get right to it. Ooh, short sword. Blackened short sword. One-handed blade. Stun plus 60%. Fury generation 70%. And attribute cost furious. Okay. Got a better weapon now, so let's go ahead and equip that, I would suppose. So basically, the gist of the story of this game is your guy. His name Mr. Sade, Mr. de Sade. I think it's a Spanish. I think it's slightly Spanish, like Spain. And basically, you are the cousin to a noble family. To the court, you're brought up in the court of the Prince d'Orsay, and his son Constantine, who you are related to by cousins. And basically, you are brought up in as basically raised as one of their own, and you were brought up in nobility, and you were given the best tutors, stuff like that, and then raised in that family. And the gist of this game is you are right now, the story so far is you guys have discovered an island that has some kind of like mystical attribute to it that really has intrigued everybody. You're joining a venture to head out there and settle that island, and your cousin is established to be the governor, since he's a son of the prince of the land you guys are currently residing in, and you will be kind of like the head of the lawmaster, basically the lawmaster essentially, which has earned you the respect of your uncle and probably the appointment as legate. In other words, the senior diplomat. So it'll be the senior diplomat in. You'll be a senior diplomat in this new land. And you have a mother that you are currently leaving behind. There's a little cutscene there in the beginning that sorry, I skipped over. I decided I kind of wanted to stream like right when I started playing, but kind of missed it. I kind of went over. I kind of started streaming afterwards, but basically this princess is your mother, and she is a sister of the prince, and she has basically developed this kind of disease called, I believe it's called, what does it say? The Malachor, which basically renders her completely blind and kind of has later some kind of disfigurements. Basically, she's kind of scarred all over parts of her body, and because of that, she doesn't take any place in court sessions. And she basically has raised you in a very kind, loving family, and you're unfortunately having to leave her, but she would rather you leave rather than stay and take care for her in her dying days. She'd rather you leave and make a name for yourself, more or less. And, well, not make a name for yourself, find a cure for her people, which is, this is apparently a malady, I guess it's the correct word, the malady that's been plaguing the land for some time. And then you also have, a tutor who has been your friend for quite some time, helps, very curious man, very curious-minded dude. And this is a guy, Kurt, who is currently with me. He is the master of arms. He's a weapons master, and he raised you and your cousin Constantine for many years and taught you how to fight. But he's a caring dude. But yeah. And we're going to go ahead and play a little bit of this game. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Yeah, because I'm really excited to play. We did heavy weapons. Hold on, do I know how to, can I do this as a mage? Okay. As a magic user, can I use crafting too? Agility. I need to have more points in agility to wield it. Okay. Okay, interesting. Oh, here we are. Skills. One-handed heavy weapons allows these one-handed heavy weapons. Stasis. Okay, here. Okay, here, cool. I can eventually learn how to use firearms if I so wish. So there are firearms in this game. You're like, why did you not pick firearms? It's like, well, honestly, because magic seemed a lot cooler. And I don't know if you guys just saw that fight, but that magic is pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. Hey guys, how y'all doing? And yo, Mihan. Nice to meet you. Hope you're doing well. Pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. It is getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. So many weeks I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice. No longer any doubt. The Malachor has got me like so many others. Today I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody is dying anyways? All that's left for me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope to ease my suffering. Yeah, this is quite the plague here. Let me talk to you, Kurt. What do you got? What do you got? What is on your mind?
Greenblood, do you need something?
I want to talk to you a little bit.
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
And what if I said yes?
Well, I'd be grateful, I suppose. But sadly, Greenblood, you're not quite my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
What? I don't know what just happened with all that. I just tried to hit on that guy. I thought I was just trying to be like, hey man, you know, it's cool, we're pals, but like, I didn't know. Alright, I guess I tried to hit on it. Alright then. The dialogue in this game is kind of interesting because it doesn't tell you necessarily what is... It doesn't tell you what they're going to say, it tells you the idea of what they're saying. Which honestly I kind of prefer, because it's very descriptive. We're also, okay, so basically right now what we're doing is we're looking for my cousin. And we're also kind of meeting with some people and setting some negotiations for when we leave.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Delicate, you say.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Okay.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene.
Yeah.
You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to
Anybody
our
else not
sources,
trust this guy?
these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, You must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Very interesting. It sounds a lot like Final Fantasy stuff, honestly. Like with, I don't know a whole lot about Final Fantasy lore, but I know there's a whole subsection of like how the gods or whatever created, magic. And kind of like, well, in my opinion, I'm more familiar with Dragon Age, so it feels a lot more like Dragon Age. Yeah. We're gonna see. Congregation.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties.
Okay.
We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries.
Okay. Go on.
Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands.
Cool.
The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints.
Complaints.
That heresy is tolerated,
Yeah.
and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Boy. We're trying to keep the peace, I bet. So I bet you're just trying to cause issues, man. Like, come on. You sound like you're just trying to cause issues. Like, why you like this?
How's Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island.
That's the island we're going to, by the way.
Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet?
Okay.
Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith.
Cool.
Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures.
As it should be. On an
But
island
I am
like that.
confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors.
So I'm assuming this is the religious side
And
of
we
things.
have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join
Yeah, definitely
our
the
ranks.
religious side of things on this. I definitely can tell from the way he's talking. Oh yeah. So what is your relations with the Bridge Alliance?
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent.
Okay.
We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have?
Right.
These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting.
Okay.
The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay.
Nice.
Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Nice. Cool. So it seems like the Bridge Alliance is a much more brute forced arm of... Oh, that's cool. You can go back and forth like that. Much more brute forced arm of the government, and it seems like these guys are much more of a peaceful religious side, but they take a more radical approach to how people should be handled.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
He's a cardinal,
May
which
the
means he's
light
a high religious
guide
status.
you, Desade.
Because cardinal normally annotates, for those of you familiar, the cardinal in, I don't know the exact religion. So like you have the Pope, right? And you have his cardinals. That means he is a high rank. The cardinal in this case, I have no idea what it means, but in that case, they're a very high ranking of religious import. Passerby.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Okay, go up there, dang it. Some religious import. Also, Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Doing good? Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you enjoy watching what we're doing. negotiate with this vendor over here. See what he has to say. Very beautiful. It's a very beautiful game. I'm sorry it seems a little choppy with the stream, you guys. I wish there was something I could do to fix that. I really don't know what I can do to fix that. I can try to fix a couple things. Oh, look, and it does change my appearance. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, so I'm really big on games that have armor that actually change your appearances, because there's some games that out there that I have played in which armor is just like a stat increase. It doesn't actually change your appearance, but I love that this game lets armor actually change your appearance, because I was really concerned that I was going to be stuck in this weird outfit for a little bit. I mean, it's cool for a mage, but if I was a warrior or anything else, I'd be like, ooh, you know what I mean?
The merchant is there.
Thank you, Kurt. Appreciate you, bud. I just walk in the water. Can I just jump in and swim away from my worries? No? Alright, let's go. But yeah, Daniel, can you tell me how does the stream look to you? I mean, I know it's a little choppy. I'm looking at my screen. It looks a little choppy. It says it's locking in at like 60 FPS. I hope it's looking good for you guys. I don't want it to be like make anybody motion sick or anything.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
Wow, so you have a Malicorp.
You can
as
start
well.
by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since.
It's good? Alright,
I've
awesome.
nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
An agent, eh?
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
So, let me rehear that
Your
again.
master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in.
I'll be
Sorry, Captain.
following.
Read that again.
Your master has...
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order.
So the attendant would hide
And
something
so
when
he
he
must
passed
have
the order.
thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned.
Sorry, Captain.
Following order.
Huh. So basically, the attendant that they sent to take care of it either didn't pay, if I'm understanding this correctly, and they was like, oh, he'll just pay whatever I want.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Threaten a prison sentence. Offer a bribe. Threaten him. Well, threaten him. Man, I'm gonna threaten you with a prison sentence, boy. We could send you to jail for this.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Wow.
As
Successful.
you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you.
Man, my man's a
I was beginning
boss.
to think this would never
Oh
end.
my guy's a hoss.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be
I'm
expecting us.
gonna do something here real quick, guys. I'm gonna see if I can crank up my my video even more. We're gonna ultra. See how good this looks. See if it looks any better, looks any worse. Let's see if this can run on my computer for a second. I'm running a 3060, so I assume this will be good. But I don't want this game to break. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Seem to be doing okay. Seem to be doing okay. A little bit of stuttering. What happens if I take out VSync? I want to see what happens. Disable. I want to see what happens. Will it help anything at all? Will it help screen tearing? I know VSync is there for screen tearing, but I'm more or less trying to figure out. I know it can like seriously hurt your frame rates if you're doing it wrong. Hang on, I'm sending a message real quick. Alright. Hey guys, let me know, does that look significantly better? Does it seem to be does the stream seem to be handling it any worse, any better? Just let me know. Can I, you know what? Okay, you know, it's actually, let's put it on high, just because it seems to be running a little bit lower. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it on high. Just because right now I don't really have everything worked with. And we're gonna, yeah. Keep it at that. Yeah. Can I talk
Don't
to you?
you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
Can I not buy things from you? Yeah, I'll say let's keep it on high. I feel like high is better than ultra right now. I feel like that's... If I do... Oh, nope, do not go back to the menu. I want to save my game. First of all, we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to go options. We're going to go video. Draw distance, let's keep that. Clothes physics, that's cool. Shadows, keep those on high. Anti-aliasing, keep that on high. Particles, keep that on high. Texture quality, put that on ultra. And I want that to be as high as it can get. And we will leave everything else where it is. Now, dynamic resolution, I don't really understand, so I'm going to just leave that where it is, because it seems to keep it right there, so we're just going to keep it there. What's up?
Hello, sir.
Hello. Leather and hawthorn. There should be crafting materials of some kind. Oh, hello. What's up, girl? Girl, how you doing? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Oh, that's a girl. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Greetings, Your Excellency. I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Yes, I am. Very nice to meet you. Okay, you have an infinitely cooler outfit than me. Can I please find out where you get your stuff? Where do you get your clothes? I need to know now. Just let me, if I just get up in your face a little bit, will you tell me? Well, will you tell me what will you tell me? Can I tell it? Can you tell me? Okay, fine. So, Mr. de Corsillon. Oh wait, yeah, I'm looking for my cousin. I should probably find him first. Notify the Bridge Alliance ambassador about your departure. No, inform the Coin Guard Barracks quartermaster in Serene. Okay, let's go there. So we're basically gonna talk to him about the getting the stuff back. So let's talk to him real quick, so we have the opportunity to. So let's go ahead. Wait, is that a box? Did I see the parcel? Box. What is this? Pick up. Poorly written notice to the family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we'll kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with the full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. Alley south of the old. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Find the smuggler. Alley south of the old warehouse district. Okay, now I'm checking this out. Hold on. Does it have districts? Tavern, crafting table. Crafting table, ooh. Ooh. Alley south of the old warehouse district. Okay, so let's just go... Can I set a waypoint? I can, awesome, let's just go there. Hang on, I wanna go mess around with this. Let's see what happens. Alley south of the old warehouse. Zones controlled by other factions. This zone is under the control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden for you. A costume of the faction will allow you to trick the... Oh, I love that! I love that, I love that, I love that. They did this in KOTOR 1. And they do this in New Vegas, and it's my favorite thing. It will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try stealth approach, but if a guard spots you, it will result in a violent response and damage your reputation with this faction. Port quarter. Hi. You're just watching me. How are you doing? So, the alley south of the old warehouse. This looks like an alley. Ooh, ooh. Sneak. Sneaky. Sneaky boy.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
Can I save you? Who are you? You seem like a dude. Seem like an interesting man. Hi. Self-attack!
To my help! And death to the other!
Mash parry you. Whoa! Stasis. Magic energy. Oh. Shoot. Oh, I'm out of magic energy. Oh, I parried him. Oh, I parried him? Oh, did you guys see that? Did you see that? Oh, I parried him. Oh, so cool. Second in command's gloves. Oh, what? That was a second in command. Bruh. Bruh. That man wasn't nothing. Wasn't nothing. Okay, hold on. Bag. That was awesome. Okay, I already love this game. I love this game. Elemental resistance. Okay. Let me go to my buddy here. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, basically the same sort of thing. Oh, that's so cool. I love this. Oh, I love this so much. This inventory system looks so cool. I love it. 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 Oh my gosh, kid. Oh. So my magic casting is through the ring I'm wearing. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Okay, I'm losing my mind. This is so fun. This is so fun. Okay. All right, I'm gonna sneak around these guys. Okay. These are prisoners. So I'm gonna see if I can save them? I cannot open this. So it's a key, but it doesn't open. Why can I not open this? Can I not? Why can I not open you? Does it not open the resistance to jail? Okay. Okay, I wanna look at where I'm going here though. So, alley south. Not prison, warehouse, 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 warehouse. Okay, let's just go. Okay. Don't see me. Rush. She's done. Oh gosh, I'm in trouble. Drink. Ooh! Get him! Okay. Yes! Okay. I need to wear this. Okay, so I'm hurting my reputation with him, but... Yeah, look at that! Look at that! Look how cool I look. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Okay, I am a big nerd for like fantasy games, especially Industrial Revolution fantasy games that incorporate the use of gunpowder and just cool stuff and just like, look at this armor. Look at this man. Look how like, I'm like 1 second, I'm like a few minutes into the game and I'm already freaking out how cool. I'm like, how long have I been streaming? I'm about 35 minutes into the stream. I'm about 40 minutes into the game entirely and I'm already freaking out how cool this looks. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love this so much. Chad, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I can't describe, this game feels good on a controller. Like, I'm moving around and I feel like the controls are responsive. Oh, okay, I'm freaking out too much. I love this. This makes me so happy to play. I haven't played a really good... I've been trying to find a really good, like, I don't know what the word for it is, but a non-mainstream RPG game that, like, I've never heard about until I, like, look at it on Steam and, like, I find it for myself. You know, that sort of a game. You know, you find... There's, like, a different pleasure in finding a game that you never heard about. And it's just like, oh, look, this. Oh, it's fun. Oh, it's amazing. Like, you play it and you love it. Like, there's a different feel to that. I wonder, can I give him a command to stay still? I wonder, can I command him to do something? No, I cannot. What's up, dog? So my question is, if he's with me, do they notice me immediately?
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Okay. So he doesn't need one. He does not need... He does not need a disguise, but I do. Okay, makes sense. Probably just for simplicity's sake is the only reason they do that. Okay, so let's at least go up here then. Alright. Okay, nothing there. Okay, cool. Wait, can I jump out the window onto that? This looks cool. Can I? No? Okay, can I pull like an Assassin's Creed and jump out and grab that and yank myself down? No? Find the smuggler. Smuggler? What? Send. Okay. Poisoned alchemical mix. Sets a poisoned alchemical mix which explodes when an enemy comes close, dealing elemental damage to all enemies within its range. Cool. I like that. You know what? Let's set that to a techniques potions. Bind to that's good. So I can't go any faster, so that makes sense. I mean, it helps. I mean, it helps to know that. Reach my destination. That's cool. So he automatically walks down. Okay, it's good to know. Hey Kurt, how you doing, bud? Swiftness. Potion that increases the speed of all actions for a short duration. Chain speed, attack speed, effect duration. Okay. So what do you guys think of the game so far? What's up, dude? How you doing? Can I kill you? No. I guess I really don't want to because it's hurting my reputation with them, so... Just goes high enough. Bruh. This is indeed a bruh moment. Okay. Hello, Mr. Smuggler. Smuggler, eh?
Lively there, lads and lasses!
Vasco.
I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
And dead.
Some children we'd been best to refuse.
Ugh. Broke his hand,
Captain
looks like.
Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
He's a sailor, man.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
No, it does not.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing.
Cabin
But
boy.
have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Let's do this first.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite
Reason not
some
to trust them, it
ruckus,
seems.
asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access.
Whoops.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
May or may not have killed some of your friends.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
Sorry, I may have killed some of
It's
your
been 2
buddies.
days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
I guess not to name as a sailor.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavier and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth.
Interesting.
Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age.
Cool.
It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
You're cool.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming. That will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of...
It is a The natives have a relationship with their land. They're a very friendly people, welcoming. That will appear to you. I've also heard... But I wouldn't know.
Strangely familiar.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office.
Cool.
It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Alright.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Well, seeing as to how I'm wearing one of their robes. Well, not robes. Seeing as how I'm literally wearing their clothing. Hi. Hope y'all doing good. Just don't mind me. Okay, it's a very ornate chest. Lockpicking is not very high up for me right now. What do I need to hit that? I need set trap. Oh. Blades. Okay. Mental prowess. Power. Oh. That person's freaking out because he's like, I can't get through. I can't get through. I don't get lockpicking up at one point. I'm gonna get that to, I'm gonna do that 1 point. Hello, 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 hello. Where are you? I guess it's it right here. On there. Can I climb this? Nope. Okay. Alright. Smuggler. Hello.
Are you the smuggler that the Nauts arrested?
You massacred all these guards just to ask me that question? You must really be in a hurry to get out of the city.
I killed
Answer
two.
me, please.
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am
Killed
a smuggler,
two. 4.
but I'm not the only one in this city.
5.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
Look, man.
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
So we smuggled them into
Real
the city.
saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your 2 Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Fine.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Oop. I love the clothing effects. It looks so cool to me. Okay, go look see the heretics. The heretics, eh? I don't like that. I don't know. Part of me doesn't like that they're calling them heretics. I find this very suspicious. Like, I don't find this very convincing at all that they're like, oh, they're heretics. I'm like, of what though? Like, because they want to believe their own religion? Like, I find this very suspicious. So are they in here? They're in here somewhere. behind. No, okay. So they're in here. Okay, so because the cursor went away, so they got to be in here. Oh, hi! You guys weren't here a minute ago.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
Yes, he did.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then?
No.
Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Interesting. So I was right. Where's your research?
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Okay, Esmic. This is starting to kind of pool together for me now. So, Saint Matthias is their patron saint, and Saint Lucius was his apprentice, and Saint Lucius returned after Saint Matthias stayed at the illuminated land, so-called illuminated land. Saint Lucius, or just Lucius. So the voice came from the depths of the earth. So in his recording, he records, in Lucius's writing, he records that Matthias referred to as the land is coming from, the voice is coming from the beneath the earth. Okay.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase
Al-Assad?
us into the den
From
of their
Call of Duty?
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
Yeah.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
That's fair.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it.
By entering Al...
That would be...
Okay.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius.
They've already
We were
perjured their
even
own.
ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on
Okay.
this path.
I'm gonna let them go. Oh, I can speak to the Bridge Alliance.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you.
Yeah, let's offer.
May the Illuminated forever light
I have to go
your
there
path.
anyways. I might as well go talk to
If
the
I
guy.
manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
So basically, the only option is to either have Asylum or go to the hands of an enemies and possibly be killed as spies. All right, we can totally do this. Cool, we can totally do this. All right. All right, so hold on. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Let's take a moment here and gather our thoughts. Captain Vasco, Monsieur de Cossillon, and then storeroom investigate disappearance of the not novice. Wow, I just said novice. The not novice. That is a secondary. Okay, so let's wait. Hold up. What is a primary? So I assume all the ones. Yeah, these are side quests. And then disappearance among the knots. Okay, let's finish this. Okay, hold up. That has to be put on hold for a second. Because it's too far away. I have to go all the way to this other side. So we're going to go here and investigate this. This is where we're going. They all know I killed all these people already. How do they know this? They're all connected. You know what? Let's talk with Monsieur.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Teofredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources.
So you are keeping an eye on
also
us.
obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Was Master de Cossillon.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
So he's just stretching right there. I don't know what that was. I'm thinking about making this into a kind of into a series. I do want to play this game a lot. This game looks amazing. Crafting table, eh? Craftsmanship allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. You need knowledge to be able to use a crafting table to obtain it. Spend points in the desired talents. Use certain pieces of equipment or companions that can give you a bonus. Each talent point will unlock new recipes. You'll also need ingredients. Why do they not put a space there? Which you can buy or find while exploring. Can I upgrade this? So, weapons. Sort based off of type. Science level 1. I need higher science. I don't have any science basically. And breastplate. Shoulders curved spalder. Breastplate, sturdy half collar. Oh, this is so cool. You put parts on your armor. Sacred scroll. Scroll and sensor. Ooh, that's cool. I love that. I love that. That looks really good. Gun. Do I have gun? I guess I can't. Oh, I can. Ooh, I can. What's that? Stick. I like how it just says stick, and then there's the pommel. Pommel. Small round pommel. Cool. Alright, cool. Soft old boot. No. Might as well recycle those. They don't really offer anything. Sure, get some components from that. Well,
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Sure about this guy.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Okay. Do you have any enemies?
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should.
Okay, so
The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others. And when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
She's not her by the canal, but she's claiming it was just drink, so... Interesting. What's up, Lauro?
Good day, sailor.
Also, she had an
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You
That's-
bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you? The night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Give me 1 second here. Take care of something.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Lift the veil. Isn't there a band? Oh, it's called Pierce the Veil. Yeah. Hang on, put my aerial footrest up. There we go. We have a witness, at least to check out. What's up? In Greedfall, a quest can usually be completed by it in several different ways. Desarde has more than one string to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the crafting table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats in combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Give me your money.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Alright. Hello?
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
How badly?
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Alright then. 25 out of... wait. Oh. Compensate the... so I have 51. You need to pay 25. Don't pay now.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
Boy. Okay.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Whoa, that was
Here.
freaky.
He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better.
That's
The
good.
Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Teofredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there.
They're like
Dragons
ants?
and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye, my
Goodbye.
friend. Alright, let's see if I can repair this furniture he shattered. What the heck did he do?
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Craft some? Well, I've had worse. You okay? Well then, I can't make any of that. I'm just gonna pay the man. So I'll say let's talk to this guy first and finish this up here.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I'll pay you, sure, I'll pay you now.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs.
Oh, great.
Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case,
know
if
what
you
you're
were
talking
set
about.
on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender salts.
Great.
Thank you for the information.
Thank you.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow who could down his pint. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I do love how this game like looks at talking to people.
Who are you?
Oh, this
I
poor
don't
guy.
recognize you. Am I in your debt?
Man, I like we're
No.
affecting him. I
Have
mean,
no
it
fear
is.
about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that
Whoa,
evening.
what's
A
up?
rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They
Gotcha.
exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover?
I do not
A
trust that guy
moneylender?
behind me.
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I
Fontaine.
find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
All of you in these costumes look amazingly cool. I can only assume what this is for. Yep, I'm assuming correctly. Alright, we're just gonna... Nope, nothing in here, nothing in here. We're gonna walk out. Okay, trying to confront the kidnappers. Let's do that.
Come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours. But what you're about to discover could save your life.
Let's save my life. Nope, nothing. Okay.
Come closer now.
Have a nice day.
Good people, don't be afraid. Come, celebrate.
Why is this on fire? Okay.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Okay. Hello, Miss Fontaine.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Returned home?
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency?
What?
We got our son back.
I'm sorry?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
I believe what's been told to me
are all in
first.
agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
No.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts,
You
they
don't-
steal away young
okay.
children from their mothers.
That's a
What
lie.
are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things.
This is a lie.
But it is true that you are young and inexperienced.
She's
It seems that
lying.
you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I feel like she's lying.
I cannot say, Excellency. You must
feel like she's very
understand
much
why.
lying.
Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I had to finish
Excuse
talking
me,
to you.
madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave.
With
Well
respect,
then.
my lady.
I should have asked the other question first. Dang it. Oh well. Alright. Music, oh man, the music in this game is so good. Alright. So we're gonna talk to the Bridge Ambassador because that is significantly closer. We're gonna talk with him. We're gonna notify them about what's going on here. Okay, let's talk to these guys. Hello, sir. Ambassador.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tearfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Did I just walk
Do people
past
actually
him?
give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Why is an official saying the word mean? It seemed just so funny to me.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Teleme.
And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
I would volunteer and consent to take them under my protection. But one good deed deserves another.
You would like me to first take care of your charlatan?
You will certainly prove to be an excellent legate.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The Alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the Union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Okay. Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Teofredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sardet.
It's quite the gun above you.
Sir de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well.
What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution
right back, guys.
that is
One
less illegal,
Hang on a second.
that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Nice. Give me one sec, guys. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I'll be back in a few minutes. I will be right back. I'm back. All right, let's get back to it. Took a little break for a second there. Got some food in me, and we are good to head back into the wonderful world of Greedfall. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. So now we're going to meet up with the... I was going to try to meet up with the guy who took the cabin boy. I'm pretty sure what we're going to do now. Find the charlatan.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Oh, you're this guy. Oh, you have stuff.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Search area to find the charlatan. Look, items.
Will give you faith in existence.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism,
but blindness. We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Where's your cart, my good man? Right behind. Oh, wait. No, oh, it's back here. Oh, it's back here.
Greetings. I hope your day will be better than mine.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Wait.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Wait, he vanished in front of their eyes? How did that happen? He was right there in front of him. What do you mean he vanished? Let's get up there. Let's get after this guy. Cast some magic at him. You! Stop right there.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons.
To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I really don't know what to do here. So, if he leaves, he'll keep trying his experiments. But they're not hurting anybody, actually. But he's lying about what he's selling. If I arrest him, it's for what he's doing wrong. Okay, so past action, we have to separate his past actions from now. Okay. What is he doing now? He's selling a thing, and he is not doing right. I feel like I should arrest him. He's trying to help find a cure for Malachor, though. He's trying to cure it. He's doing it on a... Oh, man. This is a hard question, actually. I actually don't know how to answer this. Let me see here. I think I'm going to help him leave the city. That was my gut reaction, was help him leave the city.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well, then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, dang it. Wrong thing. Are you serious? I didn't know those were back here. I would save myself money. Dang it.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
I don't have the key.
Acquire the key to the tavern service door.
The key to the tavern.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Let's just get him out.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way.
To my health! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Running out of energy! Drink a potion! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ain't too bad. Oh, I have points. Cool. Set trap. Stagnation. Corrosive emanation. Divine magic ring. Ravenous shadow. Shadow missile and shadow impact inflict more damage. One-handed blades. Let's go for. Up my ravenous. I say we just go ravenous shadows to up my damage. Would that be a good idea? Damage 10%. Damage 10%. Effect duration plus 20%. I use a lot of shadow attacks, so let's up this. You know, I feel like stasis actually is a little bit better, so we might need it for later on. So let's learn that. Probably go this back way,
More angry customers. I should have stayed in the tavern. I was safe. To my help! And death to the others!
Bam. He's down.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Okay, taken care of. What happened? What was that? I don't know what I just clicked. I'm gonna load that auto save 'cause I have no idea what just happened.
My cart, finally.
Just do us.
Have no worries.
Move along.
Would you accept it? Farewell, my lord.
Cool. Oh, yes, go back directly back to the embassy. Well, that's a cool option. Hello.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Cover. Should I cover for him? I think I should confront him. Me personally, I would confront him.
Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants, that you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the Bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him on your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going.
I feel like that's the best thing to do.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Dude, I had to call you on it. You're being an idiot. Like... That ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. I said let's just up my, up my heavy weapons. I think it's a good idea. Yeah. All right. Oh, my controller just died. Hang on. So with that, everybody, I feel like I'm gonna use that as a place to stop here. I love this game. I think I'm gonna keep playing it actually in the streams to come. I think I'm gonna keep playing it. But with that, I feel like this is a good point to stop. And I will see you all later. Hope you all have a great evening. See you all later.